I'm saying your girl B, STLHipHop.com. I'm here with the one and only. We need y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? We got kids out here killing each other. I mean, how do we reach the youth in the streets? You know what I'm saying?
Give them alternate options. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, what they did was take everything that we had as kids. You know what I'm saying? Which is the sports, which is somewhere to go after school. You know what I'm saying? Something to do. The more time you got on your hands to do crazy stuff, the more crazy stuff you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you just want to follow somebody, and if all we got to follow is the older person that's doing them crazy things, then that's what you're gonna fall into. So it comes from broken up homes.
Let me ask you, do you think it's a situation where like people have just become desensitized to crime? You know, into violence because things have just happened. People scared?
Even the person doing it is scared. Everybody's scared. Like, you scared. You just want to stay away from it. Like, if it's not your problem, you don't want to be around it. You know what I'm saying? Then when we realize that it's an overall everybody problem, and that's when we want to meet. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it'd be almost too late. By the time, you know what I'm saying, we done went to 5,900 funerals. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool. I think we should face the problem early. You know what I'm saying? Quick, going across the street, when you see these kids over here doing wrong, you see them out fighting the street, we pull out the cameras. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of going over there stopping the fight and saying chill out or say y'all should be doing this, or we can't keep saying y'all should be doing this.
Right.
We at some point in time we got to present them something to do. You know what I'm saying? And until we do that, it's just, you know what I mean? Because it all comes from the top. And when we realize that it all comes from the top and it's just trickling down where we gotta handle the problem. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is governmental. It's way up there. And it's way deeper than that. It's nothing but poverty and and unpoverty.
I want to touch on something you just said because it is government. You know, government's not doing their job. They definitely failed. You know, it seems like at all levels, whether you're talking about national government, state government, city government.
It's just a system. You know what I'm saying? It's just a system of poor, period. You know what I'm saying?
Poverty.
Poor, when you don't got nothing, it leads to violence, period. They know that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to keep you down so you can keep doing that stuff. It's nothing but genocide. It's right here in our face, and it's being done, and we're to blame for it and the cause of it. We're the cause of it, and we getting blamed for it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like crazy. You know what I'm saying? We the ones that's doing it. It's black on black crime. You know what I'm saying? You don't see nobody else out there killing each other. It's black on black crime, and we're getting blamed for the situation that we are in. And that's not fair. You know what I'm saying? At some point in time, somebody else got to point a finger at themselves too.
That's an excellent point. How do we get black people to understand that? I mean, it's kind of like you said, like Michael Jackson said, they don't really care about us. We gotta care about us. You know what I'm saying? We gotta care about us enough to do the things you just said.
It starts from yourself. It starts from yourself. If you don't care about yourself, you definitely can't care about nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, knowledge of self means if everybody get their self together, we all will be together. Like, we point fingers, you ain't doing this when you ain't doing something. You know what I'm saying? We need to just point your finger at yourself, get yourself together so you can teach your seeds, and that trickles down to their friends, and that trickles down to, because this ain't something we can fix tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? This is some generation stuff that's going to have to fix. I see the young brothers having young babies, but they trying to be daddies. I watched the gap where it wasn't one. I wasn't caring about that ain't my baby. I watched them do that. I watched and now child support killing all them, that whole generation. So now it's a new generation out there. If they are having kids, they trying to take care of responsibility. Man, I want to be there for my son. You know, you see them at the mall with their little kid matching and all that. Like, that's a start. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. It's just the generation gap. Like, we kind of knock young pregnancy and young everything, and I'm not preaching young pregnancy or nothing like that. But the generation gap is getting closer because our older folks can't teach these younger folks what they think is crazy. Like, what are y'all doing? Y'all crazy. You're dressing like that. You're talking like that. Walking like that. So it's a total gap. But it's a people like us right here in this hip-hop era. That's why it's so strong. That can talk to these kids. You know what I'm saying? And actually they can relate to it. Like, when you telling me to eat right, I can hear Murph saying you a vegan. I understand why he don't eat meat. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than that. It's deeper than just a white man doctor in a suit trying to tell you don't do it. You know what I'm saying? I understand the difference now, that why they listen. You know what I'm saying? Because you look like them, talk like them. That's just how they, you know, that's the Bible, that's Jesus and everything. Walk like you talk. So I said, as we got older, we didn't understand. You know what I'm saying? But now I know that I do want people around. I want you to know what we doing. You know what I'm saying? So we do. That's why. But we, man, it's natural thing for us, man. We was doing. I was leaving school to go perform at other schools to say stay in school. So this is like not new for us, and we definitely not worried about the few people that talk and say, well, we don't do for a city. What you want me to do, fix the potholes? Like, I can't fix no potholes. You need to have Obama on them. I can't do that. But what I can do is, my time that I take, you know what I'm saying, which is very precious, you know what I'm saying, because I have a big family, you know what I'm saying, but I take my time to help others at all times. And I'm part of a lot of stuff that you don't even know, you know what I'm saying, but like any people that's doing right, you know what I'm saying, you don't know that what they doing, you know what I'm saying, like if it's people in this room right now, it's 5 people, 3 of them hold cameras and they do right all the time. Nobody don't know that they do for the community, you know what I'm saying, like, so I don't look at it like that, and I definitely ain't gonna let the few people that talk and say we don't do something, we done did the most. And
I know you gotta do, man.
If I can let you, because we go to other places to do them. That's how I know. I'm talking about from here to anywhere, to Africa. We do everything, so I'm not worried about what you say we don't do at home, because we took care of this first. We made sure it was done first, not second, first.
You're absolutely right, so and a lot of people, I don't think they understand just in how the game goes. You guys have opened the door. You know, you guys kicked the door in. You know, so the other guys could come through. Now, what they make happen with the opportunity that is presented to them, that's on them. You can't be responsible for that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I really feel like people need to see this side of you guys, for real. They need to see this.
It come with growth. You know what I'm saying? It just come with growth. Like I said, we more mature in the game now. We came in, as artists. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't the businessmen as we wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? You have to experience that. You have to go through that stuff. Biggest thing of all times. You know what I'm saying? Now Japan got these and rocking them well, and it's not because the Cardinals. I promise you. I love the Cardinals though, but it's just not.
Man, I just want to thank you, you know what I'm saying, for giving us your time. Hip Hop 911, Stop the Violence, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely about these youth. You know what I'm saying? We got to reach them, man. We got to reach them.
And how we got to reach them is,
that's what's up.
When we do this, 3 months later, we doing it again. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's the thing. I watch it. I watch us do stuff, and we don't follow up on it.
Man, we gotta follow up on this.
Just follow up. Like if I tell a guy to stay in school and it touched him, and he do that, I need to be checking on this man next quarter. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need to just tell him to do something and I don't see this guy no more. When I used to go in them schools, like the juvenile schools and schools where they was kind of tripping, so everybody had to go to this one school. They told me too. They said, "You here today, but we ain't gonna see you no more."
And they feel like that, man.
They feel like that.
I'm gonna tell you,
and they telling the truth. Now when you're dealing with Murph, because I came back, but I'm talking about you dealing with that. Like I understand what you're saying, fam. So like that's big to me, man. And it's about the youth. That's why we say this not a show; it's a movement. Yeah. The work does not end Saturday at midnight. You know what I'm saying? It's like we have to continue with this. You know, we have to show consistency. We have to show these young people that we are going to be there. You know what I'm saying? And then we have to be there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to put together a show and everybody come and they say all this good stuff to make people feel good. But what you going to do the next day? What you doing the next week? What you doing the next month? You know what I'm saying? That's really what it comes down to. You know what I'm saying? And that's another reason, you know what I'm saying, why I wanted to get you on this, because you guys have shown that consistency. And even though it hasn't been out there in the media spotlight and all that kind of stuff, it's like people know. I know. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, dude, I remember first time I interviewed you was way back in, I don't even know how many years ago that was. You know, when Murphy's Law came out. You know what I'm saying? It was like, wow, you know, way back when. And we had similar conversations. You know, so this is not new. People just didn't know you don't get nothing if you don't give nothing. So just, period. Like, you can read every Russell Simmons book in the world, and he will tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the foundation of life, period. That's why everybody out here trying to get, ain't giving nothing.
You're right.
You're not even giving yourself nothing. Like, that's where it starts. Give yourself something so you can get. You know what I mean?
You're absolutely right, man. Well, we're going to wrap it up right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to take any more of your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
My man, Murph Dirty. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. It's going down, Hip Hop 911. He got his ticket right there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going to see him, boom, on the big screen. You know what I'm saying? It's going down Saturday.
Yes, sir.
January 29th at the pageant. You know what I'm saying? We get ready to do this. Come out, support. That's what's up. All right, man. So thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Say it like it really is. Do it like it really is. Say it like it really is. Do it like it really is. Get up, back at you, getting it on and still wide awake.